Uno. Anybody wanna be E.T.? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakishi. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like Pluto. You back to Kudo. You and the...
I like when birds come in. Sounds like I seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brett. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the demon on flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't man. I'm a K back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming. They know what banks at.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. This is T.J. Logan to return it. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yep, my 70 overall lineman won't be able to block these monsters. Damn, Jets 5-0. It's my man. I beat him again last night. I beat him by 3 last night.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Because I don't go nowhere without my pistol. Coach Dawson, 1978.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
I don't disagree with that. Damn, just pick a play, man. You got dogs everywhere. Everybody 99. My guys can't block them.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of
mine. He got two speed upgrades.
Games. Make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
I got 2 with T.J. Logan.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You got the all-pro team, bruh. Gotta chill. Can't make no mistakes. Oh, wow. I don't know if I like this. I do.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen.
Oh, my Lord.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he'd been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
What's Brian in the motherfucking jump?
On second down, here's Rosen. And the pressure gets to him again. T.J. Watt in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now, this may be a free play here for Rosen.
Oh, you dropped
That's
it. You
incomplete,
dumb
but
fuck.
there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, my friend.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Cover 2 action.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen.
Man, I threw the goddamn
The
ball.
contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt.
I'm the ass. I don't even know what you have on your fucking team. Man.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Good stuff. Yeah, definitely.
To throw on second down. Parker looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holland. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 41 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big-time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
Here we go. 190. 190.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get it across midfield and down to the Cardinal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs,
fucking Reefer Dean already killing me with the
for this offense going
with the
forward.
Megatron John. Yep, he pulled out all the plays that you gave him already.
To throw is Parker. To throw on second down.
It's 0-0.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Man, nah, chill. Nah, don't
formation here defensively.
Come on, man, chill. Just fucking play, man.
Back to throw. Parker. And he's going to go down again.
That ain't no fucking man. Look at the damn play.
He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's already broadcast, bro.
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's
he don't need the support because
the Cardinals. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Your team was 85 when you got it. Mine was 77.
Is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain there. He'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Rosen to throw.
I threw the fucking ball, bro.
And driven down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Back to the air, Rosen after the pick 6. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
I agree.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Detroit! Rosen off the play action. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You know what? Let this fucking clock roll out and fucking go for it. Nah.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and
I didn't realize it was 1
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right, so you're going to go to you're gonna go to cover 3. Okay. No, if it's 2, I couldn't go for it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Detroit! Detroit!
Ooh, a little press action.
Here we go on 4th down with Rosen. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Oh, my
God.
God.
Spin into some open field. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
He got blocked in the back.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that
play. It's okay.
Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Fucking keep quick snapping, man.
Looking to throw. Parker.
Oh!
That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Bullshit, yo.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It should have been a user. That's what it should have been.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
He
already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for a loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Kind of animation
push his way forward here for a good little gain. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
I ain't played that game in 12 years, so I'll be so ass. Yeah, right. I'll be dead like a bitch. Damn, Reef trying to run this shit up on a nigga.
Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run it in. Johnson.
Yo, how could it be offside?
It's
offside. How?
Back to the 4-yard line. So that one will be accepted.
How, bruh? Ain't even got nothing to say. Whatever, Madden. Whatever.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal
don't
line
be disrespectful,
stand.
Reed.
So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Reed, don't be disrespectful. Damn, AJ, this man milking the clock and everything. No, nigga. AJ, tell the nigga to kick the fucking field goal next time.
Backwards to the 2-yard line. Johnson kept out of the end zone on 4th down, and this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10. Now Rosen back into his end zone. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there.
Not a nigga left the check.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Hey, he went at 7-0, and I stopped him at 4th and goal, and now he left the check.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Rosen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out to his flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
How could it be holding? And I throw a slant. How could it be holding?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Rosen. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he couldn't hang on to it.
Fucking bullshit, yo.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows
but his fucking all-stars are everywhere.
Part of zone defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line.
He got a pick 6. That's why it's 7-0.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Chicken.
Here's Parker looking to throw on second down. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Fucking Bud Dupree. Let's fucking go, man.
In there to get him for what'll be a loss of 13 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Parker now throwing on 3rd and long.
Dumbass.
Oh, the pressure too
Yo,
great, and he
I got
goes
6.
down once more.
I got 6 coming. He's an empty.
In there to take
Nigga, what you
him
think's
down
about to
and
happen?
take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Ryan Quigley.
At least when you got a back in
As
the
drive
backfield,
goes
there's a threat of
backwards, so
blocking
he's on to
6.
punt it away. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They were forced to punt last time.
I'll go get that bitch on Monday. I'll go get that bitch on Monday.
Gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting.
But I don't know how to
starting with
play,
this
bro.
type of field position.
I haven't
Neither do
played
they.
this shit.
Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here. They can go ahead and do it.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10. Now it's Rosen. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, you a man, huh? I don't know.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Tavecchio puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
They took my
You're exactly
timeout.
right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Can either y'all, oh my Lord, can either y'all add Reef to the chat? He said it won't let me join. Man, it's 7-3. He ain't about to lose. And he get the ball at the half. I can't do nothing with that fucking team.
And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
This man is really running the first. Oh, my Lord.
To throw on second down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio.
Now Parker. From the gun, he'll throw. Uncorks one for Davis.
Fucking go, man.
He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
This is taken around the 12. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. 23 yards on the play.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Now Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And now it's Rosen looking.
Let's fucking go, AJ.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Fucking don't fucking play with me, son.
Seconds of the first half. And the
Fucking high
Cardinals
pass on the
are
goal
in for
line, bitch.
6.
With 38 seconds left, I got the ball on the 20-yard.
Tavecchio good on the extra point.
Hey, I'm
and
about
the
to
lead is
add
now
him
10
in
to
the
7.
chat. Fuck that. Oh, how you get back in, blood?
Tavecchio now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
It's only 10-7.
To the 26-yard line. Now the
Hey, I
Minnesota
could
offense
download.
set
How
to
long would
take
it take
over
for me to
again.
download the
And
game?
from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
Never
And I
mind.
think in this situation, that's the
shit.
proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That nigga said, God damn.
Likely time for one
Yo, Reef,
final
I knew
snap as
for a
they start
fact.
out
Never
1st
mind, I'll
and
tell you
10.
later. I said nothing. I'll tell you later.
To throw is Parker. On 1st and 10. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Nikki, do you love me? Are you riding?
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Ohio! Ohio!
The final shot before break. Parker looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's impossible, first of all.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, tackle this nigga. Yeah.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half. We've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Damn, that's 21 personnel.
They take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I like that.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go! What? 90!
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
You're supposed to spin.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
You're supposed to spin,
Reed. 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Let's fucking go!
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Reef is 10-7, chill.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I got to get out of this.
To throw is Rosen, finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now Rosen on 1st down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
get set so I know what
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
All right, I got to check for that.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing again, it's Rosen to the sideline, and he will have the first down.
Denzel Ward getting wore out.
And now the the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Yo, I'll be so
ass
in that game.
On 1st and 10. On 1st down, Murray muscles him off. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
I got hold.
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. Forced out to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Bitch.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Excuse me.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
All right, hey, that cover 2 invert ain't gonna work right now.
Here's Rosen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, I mean, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah. Let's go! Brian 38!
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall in.
That was a freaky little play.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game.
That was a freaky little play there,
he was hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside.
That fucking cell route. Nah, I don't think so. I saw it real late, though.
Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Reef, it's not that hard, bro.
Here's Ryan Quigley now.
Nothing. You don't have to do anything to it. Reef, I'm bringing 6, and you're sending your running back out. So you only got 5 guys to block 6.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out
it's easy.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
That's why Audi kept him 3
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Artie Burns, the cornerback, brings him down.
Hold. Hey, Reef, at the end of the first half, I couldn't believe that you just didn't run, the ball and end it.
Second and 10 from the 20.
Oh, now you're going to do this shit. Okay. I got something for this. You better back this fuck up now.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Cardinals on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Rosen will throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in.
Well, yeah, Reef, I knew I had to get rid of the ball right now.
A gain of 8 and a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control.
Yo, stop running that glitch shit,
down,
man.
Inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a give. This is Murray.
Oh, my God.
He's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
I'm going to bust his head to the white meat. I swear for Lord.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. He completes it to Nelson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Yo,
the Cardinals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he'll be stopped up quickly.
Oh, my God.
At the 38. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for the keeper. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this time, Rosen will throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now they'll run. Murray.
Oh my God, you are too big not to get in
shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They'll try and sneak it here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
13-7.
There's certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And now out comes Minnesota. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll start out on the ground.
Oh, my God.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Josh Jones in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Parker looking to throw on 2nd down.
No. Oh, my God.
That
is the fuck
shit, he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Should have been a pick leaf. Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Parker now. Off play action. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the 1st, but instead it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Let's go! Red 38! Red 38!
Parker operating from the gun. And this is going to
Trey
be
Waynes, that away, baby.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
It's best to kick the ball, bro.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Straight out the jungle.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Bust your head to the white meat.
Let's go. White 90.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds
Corey
Davis.
My fucking God.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
All right, now I'm pissed off. 4th and fucking 25.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Flex round. Flex round.
Now Parker from the gun. He'll throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Robert Kimdichie with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Kept the running back in.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's go. White 90. White 90. Flex round. Flex round.
Operating from the gun. Parker.
The ball better be
and
out.
The hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Ohio.
To throw is Parker. Operating from the gun. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards.
Flex round. Flex round.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Hey, kick 3 now.
Break. We're back to finish this one off after this. They'll run it now.
And he'll
be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Flex round.
Now Jones.
Let me get that.
Driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Let's go, Reed.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, you better do some freak shit, huh?
Here's Parker to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
yeah,
you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic.
Okay.
1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. 10th carry of the game now. Murray. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2, and it brings up
Fucking
4.
let you get 7. Fuck.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably
What, so I can throw a pick to Denzel Ward?
Keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
If you press up, I throw that bitch.
Oh
my Lord.
And this is incomplete.
Yo, that's a bullshit.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end.
Oh.
They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish
Beat
it
my
off,
ass.
you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Cardinals, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans.
Neither of us, right?
For the Vikings, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hassan Reddick got 4. 8 sacks. Hassan Reddick and Dupree, I like it, baby. I like it. It's good stuff.